Namaste, good morning. Hope you are all fine. Yes, be seated. Today we are going to study the literature, the poetry, and songs as it is done and used in the dance style Odissi. All the fine arts are interdependent on each other and to each other. Sometimes they are segregated to concentrate on their individual growth and enhance their richness, but they evolve collectively. Music, dance, drama, and literature are inseparable and interdependent. Most of the dance treatises classify dance, as you know, in three categories: Natya, Nritta, and Nritta. Nritta is the dance which is always embellished with ornamental hand gestures and postures with supportive music without a song. Nritya is expressional dance and is performed to convey the meaning of a theme through codified meaningful hand gestures, that is the mudras, the facial expressions, bhava, and symbolic poses, that is in Odissi it is the bhangi. And in Natya, Natya is predominated by the elements of drama such as dialogue or spoken words in addition to the Nritta and Nritya in it. Both Nritya and Natya are dependent on Vachika, Aharya, Abhinaya, and they are expressed through Angika and Satvika Abhinaya. We've just gone over, sort of revised the basic structure of dance. Now, let's look at the importance of Vachika Abhinaya. That is understandably a lot more than the other three Abhinayas, I am not sure. But words with proper punctuations and modulations reach the spectator in no time. Sometimes even if they don't see the characters, they follow the story hearing. The dialogues only. It is said Vachika Abhinaya is the king of, and other Abhinayas follow. The accompanying song or the Geet is considered Vachika Abhinaya in dance. Like dance follows Vadya, but Vadya follows Geeta. Nrittanga Badhyanunga Proktamga Geetanuvartita. This is what is said in Sangeet Ratnakar. Then Tasya Geetasya Mahatmya ke Prasangi Situ Mishe Dharmartha Kama Mokshanam Mida Mebeka Sadhanam. It is Sangeet Ratnakar, it says that it's not so easy to describe the magnitude of the song. It is only the method to accomplish dharma, artha, kama, and moksha. This was known to our ancestors, so they have given the due recognition to language. Natya Shastra, as we know, the Bible of drama and dance, dealt extensively on Vachika Abhinaya and Chanda Abhinaya in the 14th chapter. Bharat Muni explained Vachika Abhinaya in various vibhaga: Akhyat Kriya, Dhatu, Nam, Sangya, Upasarga, Nipatta, Tadhita, Sandhi, Vibhakti, Samsa. It is also described Bhruta and Chanda, which are the most essential elements to write poetry. The poems are wonders of literature. When sung tunefully, they become appropriate medium to express in dance. The poems are sung tunefully and rhythmically. Incidentally, the rhythmic structure of a tal depends on the chanda or the configuration of the letters, that is matra, and pata. The meaning of the words shabdartha, total connotation of the poem bhavartha, rhythmic configuration of the words jati pata, and the matching dhwani sound with which the words are produced, the same type of sound anuprasa, or and the modulation of the voice, the gamaka, make the poems or the song sangeet. Oriya poetry is a treasure of lyrical beauty, loaded with musical extravaganza, noteworthy imagination, best suited to choreograph the Odissi dance. Odissi dance owes to the poems for its expressional dance, the Abhinaya. Oriya songs are lyrical expressions of rhythm or chanda. Without chanda, poems cannot be composed. This peculiar quality differentiates prose from poetry. Vishwanath Kaviraj in his treatise Sahitya Darpan has also written the same. Rhythm is the natural swing or alternation of some quantitative differences, stress, duration, pitch, silence, that accompany all flow of meaningful sound. We see mention of word chanda in Rig Veda. According to etymology, the word chanda is derived from chanda dhatu, which means to cover, to be delighted in, to please, etc. Chanda is accepted as Vedanga, one of the 6 angas of Veda, also considered as the pada, feet of the Veda. Chandaha padetu Vedasya. There are many treatises which elaborately deal with the science of Chanda. Chanda Sutra by Pingala, Chanda Shastra by Halayudha, Chanda Manjari by Khemendra. Oriya Vrutta has been written by Narayan Purohit as evident from the Gazette of Hunter as follows: Vrutta Ratnakar, a treatise on verification written in the kind of verse called Chanda. The commonly used chanda are divided into two categories, Matrika and Varnika. Again, these are subdivided. Matrika, each letter of the vernacular alphabet is distinguished with certain number of matra. According to all the vowels and consonants are measured with 1 matra. If the consonants are with akar, ikar, chandrabindu, anuswar, etc., then their values are 2 matra. Again, the letter before the Jukhyakhyara will also be valued as 2 matra. During the composition of the poems, care is taken to match the total matras of each line. Varnika Chanda is also known as Akshara Vratta. Here the number of letters, the alphabets are taken into consideration to match the lines. Chanda can be Sama, Ashama or Vishama. If the motion of the song is in 2 letters, then it is Sama. If 3 letters, Matra, and then it is Asama. If it is combination of 2 and 3 letters, then it is called Vishama. Jati is another factor which accounts for the composition of poems. It is important that the sounds of the last words of the line matches with the last word of the other line. It is called Pranata Milana. When the tongue takes voluntary rest, then it is called Jati. According to Jati Pata, the Chanda are named as Yukta Akhyarika Chanda, Chalana Pradhana Chanda, Mukta Chanda, Amitrakyara Chanda, Upadha Milana Chanda, and such. In Odisha, the Chanda word has many connotations. As it was described, it is the structure of the poem constructed with letters and words, giving due privilege to the number of letters and matters also where the rest. It also refers to the whole composition of songs. Odia poets have named their poems as chandas. Example, Jagmohana Chanda, Dirna Krishna, Chanda Bhushana, Upendra Bhanja, Chanda Bharat, Keshava Pattanayaka and such. Chanda is also considered a typical style of Odissi music. The tal pattern of the song is directly dependent on the jati path and configuration of words and letters. As a result, there evolved many chanda vruttas. The Adi Kavi Saral Dasi's Sarala Mahabharat or Saral Mahabharat was based on Dandi Vrutta. This is a vrutta like the earlier composition of Charya Giti. It does not require to have same matra, varnik or matrik in each line, though the words are at the end of the lines they batch. This is managed by the singer while singing. The singer takes more time with proper notes and gamakas when there are less words, and when there are more words he sings fast. So the singer balances the matras. Like an example, Jujesti daba bole de daya mote kala, दुर्योधन बोले से मोटे बाहर करी देला, अपमाना पैना मुँह तानहु एली, बरुना बनता थारू ए थाकू लता कातिल, अखाड़े दियली पल्लीरा दुआरे, मृतिका दोन थापी साधली समरे. This is from Saral Mahabharat. Now Jagannath Dasa's Odia Bhagavata is written in Nabakshari Gurjari Vrutta. It is also known as Kalhara Brutta. In Bengali and Odissi you say Brutta because Va and Ba, and otherwise you say Vrutta. Each line consists of 9 letters or Akshara. 2 lines make one pada. The smallest vrutta is Nalini Gauda Vrutta. The vruttas used in Odia poems used for dance are Basanta Vrutta, Kalyana Ahari Vrutta, Kamodi Vrutta and such. When the poems are sung tunefully, it becomes a song. The song or Geetare more are classified into 2 categories, Anibadha and Nibadha Geet. Anibadha is free from tal and other bindings. It refers to alap without rhythm, maybe something like khayal. And Nibadha Geeta is bound by tal and embellished with dhatu and anga. There are 4 dhatu: Chaturvidha, Udratha, Melapaka, Dhruvabhoga. It is Dhatu Chaturvidha, Udraka, Melapa, Dhruvabhoga iti. Dhruvapada or Sthirapada is repeated again and again. Udgraha is the first part of the song. Melapaka keeps connection with the other stanzas. Abhaga is usually the last stanza where the poet's name is mentioned, also called Bhanita. The 6 angas are Pada, Gamako, Biruda, Teen Tal, Pata and Swara. The jatis are ascertained according to the number of angas. There are 5 jatis: Medini, Nandini, Deepini, Pabini, Taravali, Gamako, Biruda, Tenaka, Saptaswara, part. Tala. There are 6 limbs of Prabandha Gita. Pada, Biruda and Tenaka deal with words and language. Tenaka refers to Mangala Bachana, Shabda or auspicious words. Some of the words and letters are known to have power in them and termed as mantra, and when recited or listened they provide happiness and peace. They are known to provide strength and also cure disease. Nibadha Gita is again divided into 3 kinds. They are Shuddha Gita, Chayalaga Gita and Kushyardha Gita. In Odissi music, we find the use of Dhruva, Padanga, Raganga, Bhavanga and Natyanga. Dhruva Padanga songs restrict itself to the use of one rag and one tal. Elaborate description with devotional spirit, Dhruva Padanga songs give due importance to Veera Rasa. The thematic aspect of this prabandha is only in the praise of gods and goddesses. It starts with alap in different laya, but Nibadha alap and tan do not feature in this type of prabandha Gita. It uses nam-tom like auspicious words known as tenaka. Tans like sarinam, sariman, kuduka, mutu are often used. They are termed as Malashri Gita, Matha Gita, Kuduka Gita, etc. Raganga. This is the most important item of Odissi music. It is performed with one particular rag and tal, maintaining all the discipline. This is sung in the order of Anibadha Alap. Prabandha, Nibandha, Alap, Padavinyasa, Swaravinyasa, Tanapallavi also feature in this item. It is 2 types of Badhya Pallavi and Swara Pallavi. When bowls or ukuta are sung rhythmically with various laya, it is called Badhya Pallavi. When the place of bowls or ukuta swapta swara are used, it is called Swara Pallavi. Bhavanga. This kind of songs, due importance is given to bhava and rasa, then rag and tal. It is performed in the traditional way, and some more time one rag is used according to the theme of the song. Natyanga. This kind of songs are performed keeping the drama element in it. This is used in the Gotipuva dances. Tal variations are prominent feature as well as is always based on Shingar Rasa. Pada Vinyasa, Swara Vinyasa and Tara Vinyasa are also features in this type of songs. Kavi Samrat Upendra Bhanja has written his Rasa Panchaka. Taking into account songs used for dance are Geet Govind, Chanda, Chautisha, Champu, Janana and Bhajana. Jayadeva's Geet Govind written in Sanskrit is most favorite among dancers. It is considered as Prabandha. Jayadeva has himself written that. The rag and tal are mentioned by poet himself, which is helped greatly to maintain the purity of the style and tradition. These songs are sung by Maharis of Jagannath temple during Vada Singhara, bedtimes of the deities. There are 12 Sarga divisions and 24 songs. Some of them are in the praise of Lord Vishnu. Prayalaya, Prayodhi Jale and Shri Kamala Kucha Mandala both repeats Jaya Jagadisha Hare and Jaya Jaya Deva Hare. Some of the songs describe nature in springtime like Basante Basanti Kusuma Samara, Lalita Lamangalata. The story revolves around the divine love of Radha and Krishna. This is again blossomed with a Sakhi as messenger. It seems Jayadeva was well versed in dramatology, as he has mentioned the Naika's example. Vipralabdha Varnana, Khandita Varnana, Kalahantarita Varnana, Swadhina Bhartrika Varnana, and they are given in different chapters. These songs are dancers' delight and used for solo to portray Naikas. Songs 1 and 2 are performed as invocatory items or as Vandana in Mangalacharan. As a whole, the Geet Govinda text is very popular as dance drama. Kelucharan ji composed it with dancers from Mumbai, in Kolkata and in Mukteshwar festival, and in Festival of Russia much later. After the popularity of Jayadev comes Kavi Samrat Upendra Bhanja, a popular medieval poet who adapted music, drama and also alankar of literature like Kaviraj Jayadev. Jayadeva's popular lyrical drama firmly established two facts: that it could be sung, that the human sexual behavior during youth, the ecstasy of union, the agony of separation is the most luxuriant topic for the poetry. Upendra Bhanja heads the whole host of Oriya poets with his ornate genre. Rightly as he has been given the Kavi Samrat title, he wrote numerous poems, Mahakavyas, among them Vaidesh Vilas, Lavanya Bati, Koti Vramanda Sundari are noteworthy. They are performed as dance dramas and different songs are used for solo dancing. Vaidesh Vilas's Mahakavya deals with Ramayana, where every line starts with letter Ba. Vibhushana Pushpe Ja Kanti Jana, Vibhushana Kari Kanya Kuja Ana, Barana Sire Padas Dai Asu, Barana Kari Rama Mana Toshure, Boli Dele Kaushika Je, Boli Dela Praya Goli, Chandakanu Kuholi Raghu Bansika Je. Banmalidas, Gopal Krishna Patnayak and Kavi Surya Baldev Rath are the other poets who have written numerous poems in praise of Krishna, and his pranks are often danced in Odissi items. Mayadhar Mansingh opines of this trinity. Kavi Sura is the most lyrical, Gopal Krishna is most poetic, and Banmali is most devotional. Kavi Surya Baldev Rath's Kishore Chandra Nana Champu is a poetic wonder with both prose and poetry. The drama of Radha and Krishna, written in 34 songs, Kakashya, each line of the song starts with Ka. Ka in Ka Champu, where Radha confesses her attraction towards Krishna. Ki hela re, kahita nunhai bharati, kalij duraru dekhi, kalana kala arati re, Kala Indi Bara Aratire. To this, Lalita Banmali Das replies, Kharapa tu Helure in Kha. So, Kharapa tu Helure, Khela Lola Khanjanaki Ki Sahasa Kalure, Kharba Hoi Sura Taru Kusuma Manchilu, Kheda Biju Nijarada Kedarera Pinchulu. These songs are performed solo as well as in dance dramas. According to the Mayadhar Mansingh in the Mark publication, what distinguishes Gopala Krishna's songs is the purity and sublimity of emotions expressed in most natural way, without any effort at mere ornamentation or deliberate effect. He is one of the poets in Oriya who sings the romance of Radha and Krishna without any vulgarity. In one song, Radha says, Family and society have I given up gladly for the love of Krishna. His love is indeed the one treasure of my life. I am now a beggar and he my begging bowl. I am an unknown wild flower and he is the honey bee. I shall be counting the rosary of his beauties and virtues for all eternity. Yet in another song, Radha says, how can I take his unkindness to heart? Am I any better than humble servant maid before him? Would this Radha ever have also any pleasure by wounding his feelings? Rather would she wear herself serving the woman who takes his fancy. I shall get all the treasures of the world if he is just happy, even be it with another woman. My one desire being to have one look only at his feet, just once a day, even from a distance. Gopala Krishna has described in his poem Krishna's enchanting childhood, adolescent, etc., and the feelings of doting mother Yashoda. अरे बाबू श्यामा घन तू गले मधु भुवन कहा मुन्हा चन्ही बांचिरी हेबा दास दिगा शून्य. This is a favorite song for the dancers. Songs of Banavali Das are also very popular. Kanti Gale Murali Phunka, Tu Lagi Gopa Dandamana, Patha Chadire, etc. are performed by solo dancers. The more you defame him, the gladder it makes my heart, which stings the moment you start praising him. But when we met my eyes, he glanced to his presence, a year-long vision, while a moment not seeing seems like endless eros, says Banamali, which is the happiness in love. I am dying each moment, thinking and thinking of him only. Dirghena Kinanare Krishna Vilambita is written by Abhimanyu Samata Singhara in Vidagdha Chintamani and is another wonder of Vatsalya Rasa, where Mother Yashoda laments why she left him to the woods with cows. She finds Krishna has left behind his wooden shoes and umbrella, and she is afraid that the witches are active when they lure him away. Bhakta Charan Das is another poet who has written Are Bhauva Shyama Ghana Tu Gale Madhu Bhubana. This song also deals with Vatsalya Rasa, where Yashoda, as a doting mother, says if Krishna goes to Mathura, then she will be just like a fish without water. Gangadhar Meher's Tapaswini describes Sita's stay at Valmiki's hermitage. Gangadhar belongs to western Orissa and to a weaver's family. The song Mangale Aila Usha Bikacha Rajiv Drisha is widely used in Odissi repertoire. Kavi Chandra Kalicharan Patnaik, who is considered as father of Odissi dance, wrote volumes of poems and dramas as well as treatises on music and translated and edited treatises. He has a theme party and directed many dramas as well as credited to educate dance gurus in various aspects. He has translated Geet Govinda into Oriya in the same meter and same rag and tal. There are other poets who have contributed to Odissi Abhinaya. Orissa has a rich heritage of art and culture which was naturally handed over to the next generation, hence traditional, but time and again some scholars refer to the text and check the infiltration and misinterpretation. As there are different opinions and different systems, they vary with each other. Naturally, the best and the authentic click with the time and become classical, but at times separate parallel lines evolve with many followers. Such is the case with Orissan trials having two distinct methods. The traditional tals mentioned in Natya Manorama, Geeta Prakasha, Sangeet Ratnakar, Chandrika and Sangeet Ratnakar. The following tals are practiced in Orissa. Adi Tal. It has 4 parts of 4-4-4-4, total 16 matras. This tal is the same as the 3 tal of Hindustani tal. Dha dhinna kita dhinni, dha dhinna kita dhinni, dha dhinna kita dhinni, ta dhinna kita dhinni. Jati tal. It has 4 parts, 3-4-3, total 10 matras. 3 tali and 1 khali falls on 8 matra. It can be compared with Hindustani Deepchandi Tal. So it is 14 matras. Da din na da din na ta tin na da din na. Then Nishari. Rhythmic structure is 3-2-3-2, total 10 matras. Khali falls on the 6th matra. Dak dhati nam tak tati nam. Matha. It has 10 matras, rhythmic structure 2-2-2-2-2. Khali falls on the 3rd and 9th matra. Da kadi nakadini takadini da kadi nakadini. And then jumper tal, which has 4 parts, 2-3-2-3, total 10 matras. Khali falls on 6 matras. Dhati nam dak dhati nam nati nam dati nam. Triputa tala. It has 3 parts, 3-2-2, total 7 matras, same as Hindustani Rupaka tala. Dai tahi nataka tathi natka tathi natka. Kuduka. It has 6 parts and 4 tali and 2 khalis. Each one is 2-2-2-2, total 12. Khali falls on 3 and 6 matra. It can be compared with Hindustani Chautal. Da ding da kit da ding ta kit taka gadi gin. And then Adital, this is a special tal of Odissi and is seldom used by either the Hindustani or the Carnatic musicians. It has 4 parts, 3 talis and 1 khali on 8 matra. It is 4-3-4-3, total 14 matras. It starts from Anahata, and that is the peculiarity of this tal. It says khali kad tak dhi nak dhat dhi na da dhi na ta ti na. And then it is ekatali ta thi nak kat tak tak dhimi. And Rupaka is, it has 2 parts, 2 tali, 2 and 4 and total 6 matra. Dha, kada, taka, dha, kada, taka, tinda. And Khemta, it has 2 parts, 1 tali, 1 khali, 3, total 6 is dha, tinak, ta, tinak, dha, tinak, ta, tinak. That brings to an end on Odissi music, literature, poetry, and I am sure you have got a lot of insight into how different songs and performed and how they are composed, they are written, and the tal and the music. This is about it, and please come prepared to ask some questions next time if you have any. Thank you. So, here we saw the rich repertoire of poetry in Odissi. Please go back, look at some more poetry and try to understand this feeling that the poetry will bring to your dance. Thank you. Goodbye.